afternoon. It is Sunday, December 15th, 2024, and I was debating as to what I wanted to actually do a reading on today, but I definitely knew I wanted to do a reading. For those of you who are heavy into the politics and news watching or watching political commentary on social media, I consider myself more of a central left person, so I will watch a variety of things. In fact, I like to watch a little bit of everything so that I'm not totally out of touch. But for those of you who are familiar with the Young Turks TYT network, there has been a backlash against Cenk and Anna. Gosh. So if you are familiar with that network, you know who I'm talking about. And so I just wanted to do a little bit of a reading as to where that network is. Well, I see where things are going because I've been seeing a lot of videos, a lot of reaction videos. These are more progressive networks. So I want to look at the progressive folks to see where they're going, what the energy is around the Young Turks network. There was a recent contributor who did a public walk away from them, and it's kind of been like this process of others reacting and then people unfollowing the network, or those who were members stopping their memberships. So I'm really curious as to what's going to happen with them because of the backlash. And basically it's about anger towards them cozying up to MAGA. Now, we just witnessed this with Mika Brzezinski and Joe Scarborough on MSNBC. And I used to watch them every morning. Used to. I haven't watched them since they took their little trip to Mar-a-Lago. Now, but, you know, my take on it was that I thought that if they were going to talk with or open up communications with, I'm all about communications. I just thought that because they call themselves journalists, at least Mika does, that I thought that the better way to do it would have been to go as journalists and interview him and ask him some of the tough questions, have it on video, and present it so that it's information for their viewers. But that's not the way it went down. And people took offense to it. They thought that they, you know, were basically turning their backs on everything that they had already said about Trump and his crew. I'll say it like that. So anyway, not to prolong this anymore, let's look at TYT. and see what is their possible future now that they're being accused of kind of being the same way, abandoning their progressive ideals to court MAGA. Let's take a look. Okay, let's see. What can we see? I'm going to do a Celtic cross. What is the future of TYT network? I've already done my prayers, cleansing, all off camera. It all takes me a little bit more time than maybe some others. Oh, we got cards jumping. Okay. Make sure they're all turned over. All right. First card out. Queen of Wands. Crossing. This is the crossing energy is the Six of Swords. So the challenge is, are they going away? That's the question. The question is, will this network go away? Their challenge is going away. The root of it is the Ace of Swords. Truth. Truth coming out. That's at the root of everything. In the past, they've had lots of energy around them. They used to rally so many people, a lot of followers on the progressive side of politics. In the air, the Nine of Pentacles. This is all about the money. And this has been the suspicion of many, that they are leaning or trying to lean a little bit more further center right. So this is the accusation that it's about the money, that they see an opportunity. And then, you know, it's kind of like Mika and Joe Scarborough. I think there is an element of fear involved as well. There are people who have been fearful in media that they will be, well, worst case scenario is that they could be, worst case scenario, jailed for going against Trump. And, you know, he's made it very clear that he rails against the media, anyone who says anything critical of him. Okay? Near future, King of Wands. It's a yes card, and it's also a card of leadership. I believe that this could be other networks that are playing their part in this. I actually feel like there is this, not only the railing against them, but sort of a competition as well as to who wants to be the head of progressive media. So are they eating themselves, so to speak? All right, let's look at the next card, the way forward. Okay, we've got the Eight of Cups reversed. So when the Eight of Cups is upright, it's going off into like a direction of good, you know, a spiritual, higher emotional pursuits, higher valued pursuits. Excuse me. But it's definitely turned, which tells you exactly what's happening. They've turned. They've made a turn. And this is very significant, and it shows that. Let's look at the environment. Sorry, my camera cut off. The final outcome for the question, 5 of Swords. So they're going to do whatever it takes to meet their goals. And now, whether they're going to regret what they've done is another story. But it looks like they're leaving nothing on the field. They're all in. They're going to pick up whatever they can, wherever they can, and fight until the end to see whether they're going to, get their goal of expanding their market share with going towards the right. I'm going to ask for another card with my clarifying life situations to get this one pops out on the mend. So the question originally was whether they're going to, whether there's going to be an end to TYT. I mean, I'm getting a no, and then my clarifier says on the mend. So will they go away? It doesn't look like they're going away, but they will have to come back and try to mend some burned, I don't want to say burned, some fractures. There, this heart in the image shows that there is some love for the network. There may be, there are some other people there that work there that are of value. And that might be their savior. But it just kind of depends, because the owner, the head is Jenk, and then Anna is his right-hand person. They're the ones that are leading this charge, and they're the ones that are the bosses. So whether they will make the choice to mend is up to them. The energy right now is pointing towards a yes, that they will have some mending possible in the future, but and they're not going away. It's not the end of the network. There'll be some changes, but hopefully they can mend some relationships. And I do see that here. It's indicative with this card. All right, everybody. Sorry about the glitches, and I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.